I'm Larry Johnson, and here's how I see it. I love legends. One of my favorites tells the story of the Texas Bluebonnets. The Comanche people were facing a long and devastating drought. Their shaman told the people that they had grown selfish and that the Great Spirit said they must make a sacrifice of their most cherished possession. One small girl whose parents had died from the famine saw a way that she could help. She had one prized possession, a warrior doll made by her mother. The eyes, nose, and mouth were painted on with the juice of berries. It wore beaded leggings and had a belt of polished bone, and upon its head were brilliant blue feathers. The girl ran to the place on the hill where the great spirits had spoken to the shaman. She gathered twigs and started a fire and thrust the doll into the fire. When the flames died down and the ashes had grown cold, she scooped up a handful and scattered them to the four winds. The next morning, when the people came out of their teepees, they saw upon the hill where the ashes had fallen, the ground was now covered with flowers, beautiful flowers, as blue as the feathers in the hair of the doll. There was no doubt about it. The flowers were a sign of forgiveness from the great spirits. And as the people sang and danced their thanks, a warm rain began to fall. And now, every spring, the great spirits remember the sacrifice of that little girl and fill the hills and valleys of the land now called Texas with beautiful blue flowers we call bluebonnets. A beautiful story and a powerful message. A little orphan girl taught her people the lesson of unselfishness. Legends help people understand how they should behave in their lives. We share legends and myths even today because often they convey timeless and universal themes, the consequences of dishonesty, greed, or pride. And so as we rejoice each spring in the beauty of those glorious fields of bluebonnets, let us silently thank that small Comanche girl for her unselfish sacrifice long ago. And let us try, however we can, to emulate her example in our lives. I'm Larry Johnson. Until next week, stay well.